Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play Advance Wars Days of Ruin. Last episode was momentous as we finally defeated the evil Sigismundo. Seemingly forever unless Stolos resurrects his corpse or something. Because Lyn put a bullet in his brain pan, at least I presume that's what happened. Now, my assumption is that our sort of final opponents for the last set of missions is going to be Stolos and company. Next up is Chapter 22, Pulse Tricks Assault. Let's see what's going on. Is this new music again? I think it is. Sounds almost gothic. I could picture this in a Castlevania. Oh, it sure is. So I called the bad guys in Black Hole Rising Team Freak Show. This isn't exactly a Team Freak Show in quite the same way. But nonetheless, I think it's still not inappropriate to call them Team Freak Show. Just in a very different way. And of course on the right is Hyper Twin Tail Super Anime Girl. Cyrus, Larissa, and Lily, huh? Holy crap, that's a lot of stuff. It's you! How are you, gentlemen? You think he's not a normal person, Lyn? Gee. Whatever gave you that impression. I mean, his forces look so overwhelming, it seems like it's either that or get completely annihilated. I mean, I don't trust him either, but... I think this is the right decision. It just looks so overwhelming. Oh, that is a terrible idea. Measurement apparatus, probably more like mind control devices or something. Wait a minute, you want to be able to track all of our troops as you attack us. If that's the plan, what a waste of time. We'll just fight you without allowing you to attach tracking devices to our troops. That is some pretty scary insurance, I'll admit. How about no? How about you get stuffed? Yeah, I don't trust any of this. I think we know the size of the enemy force, and the answer is ridiculously huge. Okay, that affects a large area. Do we know where the area of impact is? I mean, is it just going to be there every time? Or is it going to bomb different locations each time? Oh, wow, look at all this crap. And they have a factory. Good God, that's a lot of stuff. This looks so brutally overwhelming. Well, we can only do our best, right? Holy crap. This looks rough. Stage 1 is survive. So, unfortunately, there's not much in the way of great choke points. Because there's this 3-tile wide area to get through. 2 tiles wide here. I guess this isn't even a choke point exactly. Because none of the vehicles will be able to cross this river. So this is just unacceptable except to her air forces. It's Larissa again, right? No, it's a different one. It's Lily. Still too young to know right from wrong. CO Zone 3. Boosts everything. Affect units unaffected by weather. Enigma changes weather conditions. This is all very new. I mean, we've seen stuff like this in Reboot Camp, but it's new for this game. Interesting. Alright, well, if we can hold back her ground forces down here, that's going to be the key to survival, I think. While we try to build up a force adequate to counter. That is within the blast radius, so assuming it attacks the same place every time, we don't want to go there. We've got 3 interceptors. Bring them as far forward as we can so they have good coverage of the battlefield. Well, maybe not as far forward as we can, but some distance forward. Let's put it that way. Oh, I didn't even realize I brought it within range of one of Lily's interceptors. Oh well. If it attacks mine, then we'll just counterattack and shoot it down. Simple enough. Don't think I want to build anything yet. Okay, she didn't take the unintentional bait. Alright, it does attack the same place every time. Which does mean she can't really attack through the middle, can she? I mean, she put a unit there and it just took a bunch of damage. That wasn't tactically very bright, was it? So maybe we do have a nice choke point we can use right down here. Suddenly this is looking a lot more viable now that I realize that about how this mission works. I think that Pulsatrix, or whatever it's called, is actually helping me more than the enemy. How do we want to approach this? The enemy has a significant air force, which makes me feel like I want dominance of the air first. I always want to seize air superiority. I should maybe get a mobile workshop for refueling my air units without them having to return to the airbase, though. My interceptors will cover the south, and my AA will cover the north, in terms of trying to shut down the enemy's air units. Yeah, she's just getting her own units wrecked. That's not very smart. I thought you said your daughters were genius tacticians. I'm not seeing the genius here, Stolos. You sure she's not malfunctioning or something? Well, as long as she's just going to send her forces forward to get obliterated, have at it, girl. I'm okay with this. Yeah, now that I realize how this map works, this seemingly incredibly overwhelming enemy force combined with Lily's just bizarre predilection for sending her forces forward to get bombed. Yeah, this looks a lot more doable than I initially realized, I think. Actually, you're the one who's just refueled, so you go forward and threaten the enemy bomber. Everyone else can kind of chill, I guess. I am okay with it if that interceptor comes forward to attack mine, because then I'll shoot it down with my anti-air, so that's fine. Lily, what are you even doing? Your troop movements make no sense to me. You're just getting your forces ripped apart. Utterly bizarre behavior. I think she really is malfunctioning. Do I want to dive into the fray? Feels a little reckless to do that already. I don't know if we're prepared yet, but you know what? YOLO. Let's do it. Okay, I can't quite get close enough to attack this guy, which is what I wanted to do. That's sad. Can't get close enough to attack much of anything, it seems. Fine, we'll inch forward. Lynn's theme is almost kind of Egyptian sounding in some ways. Haha, you've taken the bait. Seems unwise to send my interceptor forward to finish the job, actually. Unless... I do that and build another one. I think that combination might be good. Forward, my mighty army. Her own mega tanks have gotten so wrecked by the bomb that I'm not too scared of what they can do right now. That said, my 2 mega tanks are about all I've got in the way of powerful units. I do have this attack chopper that can back them up. Alright, well, the enemy bomber will regret its decisions? Good lord. Decisions. If it comes forward to attack, considering all the interceptors I have ready to hit it. Oh, I was in range of anti-air missiles. My mistake. I didn't even notice that. That was silly. Okay, she's going for it. Really going for it. I think I might have made a mistake and pressed forward too early. Yeah, I think I did. I think I blew it. Oh well. You live and you learn. At least my interceptors are about to have a field day. Just to be a nuisance. We need a bomber, I think. Okay, and we can't afford it. This is going to be a rough mission anyway. Yeah, this is still going to be pretty bad. It's just that this constantly getting bombed in the center so that Lily can't rush me through the middle. That just makes it doable as opposed to impossible. It's certainly not going to make it easy. Let's get another attack chopper. That's a lot of AA. So does that hit air units? It does not. I wasn't sure if it would hurt air units or not. Okay. The fact that it doesn't is pretty valuable intel. That said, I do think I blew it pushing forward too early. Wonder if it hurts helicopters. It's actually not obvious if it does or not, because helicopters can be attacked by ground units, which makes me think that a bomb might hurt them. Unlike aircraft, or I mean high-flying airplanes. What to build to deal with all this? Maybe going all air isn't the answer after all. Or is it? So what's she gonna do? Could chase down and shoot down my interceptor. And this one. She has so many anti-airs, which is a big problem. Maybe a mega tank. I don't know if that's the right choice. Also, I should probably bring one of my anti-airs down here. Yeah, her interceptors are just... Her interceptors and her AA are completely preventing me from getting anything done in the air. She is determined to capture even when her infantry are basically dead. Easy to prevent when they're that close to dead. Sure, be cheeky. Build a temporary airport there. I think that's funny. Bring forth the mega tank. And build another one. Although, should I finish that? She'll just capture it if I build it there, so I don't know if that's smart. Probably not. It's funny, but yeah, I don't think it's smart. Well, I don't have very many units anymore, do I? Good, I was hoping that you would fall for that. Now I get to shoot down another interceptor. And maybe building bombers is a little more viable now, especially once I start clearing out her anti-airs. Let's get another mega tank for now, though. Oh, she's loaded up onto this one. CO on board. I never really take advantage of that mechanic, do I? Maybe I'm missing a trick by doing that. What next? What next? These guys are going to capture these eventually, and that's going to give her more of an edge, which is not good. You know what could prevent that? Or maybe motorbike guys? Although they'd be very slow going through the wasteland. But, you know, they'd be quick on the road. Let's try a motorbike. I feel like this is going to take me multiple attempts. This mission seems really tough. Like, potentially the hardest one we've encountered yet. Now, you might think, well, duh, every mission you encounter should be the hardest one you've encountered up to that point, but that's not really true. It is not a strictly linear curve. But I think this one might be the hardest so far. So yeah, I don't have high hopes of a first try win here. It's not going very smoothly. More Mega Tanks, I guess? I don't even know if this is a good purchase. It's gonna be bad when she captures those and gets all the extra production. Worth it to finish this guy off? My instinct is no, and I am not going to be able to prevent this, unfortunately. Kill this guy. Maybe I should have joined it with this one, actually. That probably would have been the better play. Oh, this feels like it's going real poorly. It's over. Yeah, it's over. That's clear. We've got nothing left, and look at all that's coming at us. Okay. Rather than continuing to fight when it's pretty obvious that we're going to lose in the end, I'm going to have to think about this one. Pause, give it some thought, figure out what seems like a viable strategy. Obviously not what I was doing. Yeah, it's not immediately clear to me, but I'll be thinking about it, and maybe next episode we'll have a better strat and we'll pull out a win. I'll see you then.